All right, guys, so listen, let's go on the inside. Come on, walk with me. Oh, yes, it feels good. And listen, it's hot outside. I don't know about y'all. Y'all might not be able to feel it, but it's hot. You see my towel, right? So let me toss this towel on the side and we're gonna get rolling in this area. Now listen, right here, this is the back door of the house, okay? This is a bonus room, we like to call it. This could be an exercise room, this could be an office, it could be a study. Whatever they wanna make it out of, this can be whatever they want to make it. So here's what I like about this floor plan, right? When you walk in, you have your primary bedroom and it's by itself, right? Nobody's supposed to be in this area, all the kids in the front doing their thing, but now you have your private bedroom. So it's a large primary bedroom, and we actually did a walk-in closet. The closet was smaller, just reach-in type closet, but we found a way to be able to add some more square feet to the closet, make it a walk-in closet, put some shelves in there, because why? We wanted another wow factor, right? So that's another wow factor. Remember I told you want to have at least about 6 to 7 wow factors. Now take a look at the floors real quick. The floors are a wow factor too. They're consistent throughout the house, the same type of floors, they're durable, a very good color blend. So the floors is a wow factor. Light fixtures, right? All throughout the house. We changed the roof, so we have a new roof, a new AC system, HVAC system. We have new water fixtures, new light fixtures, new kitchen cabinets, new bathroom vanity cabinets, vanity lights, vanity mirrors, etc. Right? So it's a beautiful product, right? So now we're gonna look at the primary bathroom. All right, come on, let's go to the next room. Matter of fact, we're getting ready to go into the main section of the house, the kitchen, what everybody loves, right? So listen, this is the kitchen. What we've done, the kitchen have brand new cabinets, brand new countertops. We totally redesigned the whole kitchen. As you can see, we have these beautiful blue cabinets. Now, these are custom cabinets. We actually painted these cabinets blue because we couldn't find these cabinets nowhere that we wanted, but we wanted to stand out from everybody else on the market. Again, goes back to those wow factors. So when somebody walking towards the house and they have all those wow factors outside already, now they walking in the door and the first thing they see is this big blue, beautiful cabinet and they're like, wow, I've never seen that. Wow, this is nice, right? And so that's what we want. The cabinetry is very, very important, and the design is very, very important. The design have to make sense, right? So let me tell you the challenge that I had. First off, right here, right around this area was a wall, right? The kitchen was actually separated. So from this wall to probably way over here was a wall. So you couldn't flow through, it wasn't an open floor plan, right? So we demoed this wall, took this wall down, right? Put some new ceiling joists in, a beam in, support those ceiling joists. Now, once we had the support done, we put up the sheetrock and everything, and we went to design in the kitchen. Well, the challenge I had is that all the plumbing, this is an old house, keep in mind, right? The plumbing was all in this area, meaning the hot water and cold water. So we was originally thinking about putting the sink here, but we couldn't really move the water because of the brick that we have on the outside. So we had to be a little bit creative. And as you can see, we did a Calicona design, where it's actually the sink is a Calicona. Then the next thing was, hey, where are we gonna put the refrigerator at, right? My first idea was put the refrigerator right here, right? Then the sink right here. But somebody brought to my attention, that's why it's good to have good team members, right? My cabinet company caught that and said, Randy, I think if you open up the refrigerator door, it's gonna be actually blocking the sink. That's not gonna be good. And I said, aha, you're right, I didn't think about that. So I went through at least 3 or 4 kitchen designs, right? This is the work you're gonna put in, right? It's not easy as people pretend to think. It's not easy, it's simple when you understand what you're doing, because it's just a process, it's just a strategy, right? But it's not easy. So you're gonna have some ups and downs, you're gonna have some frustrated moments, you're gonna have some frustrated moments. It is what it is. That's what comes along. If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it, right? And so we finally came up with this design and said, okay, well, we're just gonna put cabinets here. We're not gonna put cabinets at the top. We're gonna put the floating shelves because that's been a big wow factor for a lot of houses. We're gonna put the dishwasher close to the sink so it's easy accessible to the water for the dishwasher. And then we decided, hey, we're gonna put the stove in this area and put the refrigerator right next to it since we had a lot of space inside of the house, right? The other thing is this window is actually a long window. This window was way down here. So we removed that old window, put a shorter window, so that way we could flow with our cabinets. Now, here's a mistake that I made, right? Now, you know, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be transparent. This is about learning, right? So we put the refrigerator here, but what I didn't have, after we sheetrock, after we take floating texture, after we paint it, I didn't have a water line for the refrigerator. I didn't even have an outlet to plug in the refrigerator, right? So we had to come back and do that, which means what? We had to open up the sheetrock, run a new water line, tap it into the main water line, and add electrical outlet here, which we did. So we had some touch-up patching to do. So everything is solvable, right? Is that even a word, solvable? I don't know. But you can solve any challenge, right? You just gotta think through it. There's always a solution. Matter of fact, there's always multiple solutions to whatever challenge. So yes, it pushed us back a little bit because I'm the type of person, I like to get it done and keep moving. But hey, we had to correct our mistakes. So this is some things you wanna keep in mind so you don't make those mistakes. So as we come into the living room, you will see new ceiling fan. This is one that stands out from all other ceiling fans in the house. So we ordered this actually online. So nobody in the city actually have this ceiling fan. Now I want you to take a look at the can lights, right? It was this house when we bought it, it was very, very dull. It was very, very dreary, low energy, low vibration. Just wasn't good at all. And it even was smelling a little bit, right? All due respect. Because the house been sitting a little while. They had some mold that grew on a couple of pieces of sheetrock. They had some termite damage. So what we did, we wanted to make sure that it was nice and bright, right? So we put the can lights in. We put 2 rows of can lights, made sure that the windows was nice and clean, and we did a vibrant interior paint color. So that's why you see these white walls, but it's actually like an off-white type of wall, right? Now, all the windows in the property are double pane windows for energy efficiency, except for this front one. The front one, as you see, is like a bay window almost, like beautiful, almost a historic window. So we left that, cleaned it real, real good, and then we was able to make the sale without changing that window. The door was the original door. They had a very nice door. We just cleaned it up real good, painted it, and we fine. So another thing I want to point out, just for wow factor, so you stand out from everybody, my wife and I, we went to a couple of spaces and found these 2 signs, right? These 2 signs is different. It's the laundry room and this the pantry, right? Pantry, we put a light in the pantry so individuals could see what they're grabbing.